Verbs come in three tenses: past, present and future. You know, the past is used to describe things that have already happened. That means earlier in the day, yesterday, last week, 3 years ago. So you are seeing, when you find in the sentence, these words: earlier in the day, yesterday, last week, 3 years ago. That means past. The present tense is used to describe things that are happening right now or things that are continuous. So that is your present. The future tense describes things that have yet to happen. That is, it hasn't yet happened. For example, the words later, tomorrow, next week, next year, 3 years from now. So you are seeing this future tense. Whenever you write future tense sentence, you will have to add these words. Now there are 4 present tenses in English. Use the present tense to talk about something that is going on now or that is true now and any time. So present tense, the 4 present tense, what are that? Simple, progressive, perfect and perfect progressive or perfect continuous. So you are seeing simple, progressive, perfect, perfect continuous. There are 4 present tenses. Now with these, by using all these 4 present tenses, we can explain what is going on now, what is true now, and at any time what is true now. Simple present to express habits and general truth. I walk every day, right? That is general habit. The sun rises from the east. So that is also a truth. So we use simple present. Present continuous to talk about an action happening now. Happening now. I am teaching, you are learning. These are happening now. Present perfect for repeated actions where the time is not important, and actions that begin in the past but are not finished yet. So we use present perfect. Now present perfect continuous to talk about ongoing actions where both the process and the result are important. Ongoing, it is started earlier and now it is all going on still. There are 4 past tenses in English. That is the present. Now past tenses, we use them to talk about things that started and ended in the past or things that started in the past and continue to the present. So here again you will find simple past, simple, progressive, perfect and perfect continuous. See, this is perfect continuous. So you are seeing these are the 4 past tenses. Now simple past for actions starting and ending in the past. Past continuous for actions starting in the past and continuing to the present. Past perfect for actions that started and ended in the past before another action that is also in the past. So recent past and the earlier past. In this way we use past perfect. Now past perfect continuous for actions that were going on in the past up until another action in the past happened. You will see all these past tenses in stories. When you go through the stories when you read history now, you will see all the tenses of past. History means past. So all the tenses you will get in history. So read the chapters and find all these type of sentences. Now participle, present participle. The present participle is used when you want to express an active action and we add ing to the infinitive of the verb. For example, the sun was shining. The man speaking English is our teacher. So, verb plus, here you are seeing ing, base plus ing. And these are present participle, right? Now, past participle. The past participle often used when we want to express a passive action. There it was an active, here passive action. In English we add ed to the infinitive of regular verbs. And we use the third column of the table of the irregular verbs. For example, swollen eyes, broken plate, etc. And ed, ended, fixed. So, you are seeing these are all your past participle. Now, perfect participle. It indicates completed action. We form the perfect participle by putting the present participle having in front of the past participle. Having done. Having finished. So, having done, having finished, having read, having spoken. It can be used to form the passive voice. When I will do active and passive session with you, you will learn the perfect participle there. It has been done by him. Right? So, have and done, this you will do. Now exercise. All your tenses. Now here is a Dinah. Right? Dinah is what? Singular or plural? Dinah is singular. And what is here? Every day. What we do every day? We do our regular activities every day. And when the thing becomes habit, we repeat it. So, Dinah to work every day. So, what Dinah do? Dinah goes, you can write. Right? Goes to work every day. Peter and Lucy, see Peter and Lucy, these are what? Two person, this is plural. How you will have to fill the blanks, you will have to be very careful, you will have to keep in mind all the grammatical rules, then only you can fill the blanks perfectly. This is plural, right? Plural, right? Now, Peter and Lucy, more than one. And here what is this? Yesterday. Yesterday means what? Past. So, if this is present, so this is past. So, in the past, our verb also changed. So, Peter and Lucy, what is the word here? Tennis. What? Tennis is what? Tennis is game article. So, played. Played tennis yesterday. Now, in 1986, we lived in Paris in 1986. We can write, right? So, because 96 is past, so we can write here lived. Now, next, hurry up. The bus is coming. Is coming. Because when there is a plan, we can write present continuous, though it hasn't yet come, but it's coming, it's planned, so it's coming. So we can write this is a future. You can say it hasn't yet coming. So we are saying hurry up, the bus is coming. This is about to reach. Now a letter to my sister 2 days ago. 2 days ago means recent past. So you can write I have written a letter or I wrote a letter. You can write anything. So you can write I have written, because letter you will write, or I wrote. You can make it present perfect or you can make it past. You can write, you can fill the blanks in two ways. He will come to the party. Do you know? Or what you can write? He will come to the party. Do you know when he will come to the party in this way? Do you know when he will come to the party? In this way we can write. Now next, the postman this morning. The postman has come this morning. Has come. And if this is evening, in the evening you can write, so came this morning, that also you can write. Because he has gone, so came this morning. Both you can write. You to eat so much chocolate. I will not allow you. Right? I will not, or you can write cannot. Anything you can fill, but it must be correct. Every Saturday night, here again is your habit. They dance or they go to night school, whatever you can write. They dance every Saturday night. To school last Monday, here last Monday. That means past. So, you can write, did you go to school last Monday? You can write anything that you like. So, here is the answer, but you can change the answers. See, answers are all here. Now, correct participle, present, past and perfect. He was sitting in an armchair. You will have to write present participle, ing, verb plus ing, past participle, ed, and perfect participle, having plus present participle. Now, he was sitting in an armchair. What you will have to write? Reading a magazine. So, you will have to finish it by your own. In the company for many years, he knew everyone and everything. Answers are given. You will have to write by your own. The cup dash with milk stood on the table. Dash each other for ages. They had a lot to talk about. Dash into a rich family. She got everything she wished for. Dash the child of poor people. He often went to bed hungry. It will be, He often went to bed hungry. Now, dash his words. He apologized. Well, dash, we are very proud of you. So, you can fill anything that you want, but it must be present participle, past participle, perfect past participle. Everything is done in the chapter. So, you will have to do it by your own. Answers are there. Dash the car. He went to a restaurant. Dash the film a dozen times. She knew the dialogues by heart. Now, answers are there. Please don't see the answers. First you fill that and then you check yourself. All the answers are here. I am not going to read it again. So, what have you learned? We have learned all the tenses, past, present and future. We have learned 3 participles, present participle, past participle and perfect participle. There are exercises also that will help you to understand how to use this in the sentences. In the next class, we will meet again with some new grammar rules, with some new chapters. Till then, have a good revision, do the exercise and hope you will be correct. Thank you. Goodbye.